From Castle Rexworth and the Rexworth Estates, I bid you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you are and whenever you are. My name is Rexworth, Lord Rexworth, and I welcome you to our Tuesday night program. Going to be playing Hitman World of Assassination. We're getting into Hitman 3, the Hitman 3 portion of everything. I hope you're enjoying the music. A personal favorite of mine, Yuri Wong, is actually quite a talented composer and remixer, and I've become quite taken with his music, where he takes a clip from a movie and composes a song around it. We've heard "You Shall Not Pass" from Lord of the Rings. Before that, "I'm a Dude" from Tropic Thunder. This is "Furious Anger." That's a line from Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction. Also got some other ones in here. "Oh My Wa Mo Shinderu" from Fist of the North Star. There's also a Zoolander one called "A Center for Ants." Rick and Morty remix called "Pickle Rick." And let's see, from A Few Good Men, "You Can't Handle the Truth." And First Rule of Fight Club from Fight Club. Even a Back to the Future song, 1.21 gigawatts. So, yeah, rather fun stuff. Dawn, hello, hello. Thank you for the redeem. Yes, and I am at least partly Scottish. So, good to see everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope you had a good day. If your day is just getting started, well, then I hope that you have a great day today. Wait, you are? Yeah, I did. I'm not all English. I'm also part Scottish. Oh, hello, Stream Elements. So lovely to see you. Damn, getting fooled once again. Yeah. No, I am part Scottish. I did an ancestry DNA test a while back, and it was about 55 to 60% English, and about 20% Scottish, 10% Irish, 5% Welsh, and 5% Scandinavian Nordic countries, so Sweden and Denmark. Genevieve, welcome in, good to see you. Wish I were. I want to do it, but I'm afraid I'm just going to get the 90% Dutch and waste money. Well, I mean, I sort of knew, actually, there was a flaw in one of the tests that I did years back from another company, and yeah, it was showing me as like part Iberian and part British and like an overwhelming majority Scandinavian. So all the percentages were off. This one I think was a bit more accurate. But I mean, yeah, maybe it does show up 90% Dutch. But hey, what about that other 10%? That'd be interesting to find out about. So yeah, if you ever wanted to find out, go get yourself one of those DNA tests, the ancestry DNA. For me, I know I have some Polish and Danish heritage. And yeah, ancestry DNA. That's the one I did. Mapped out my family tree, and yeah, actually discovered some links to landed gentry and even some distant ties to nobility, not necessarily to royalty, but it was yeah, it was interesting to see that I do actually have some links back to like English and Scottish nobility. A few people with some rather fancy titles, and I'm also I've also recently you know, well, not recently, about a year or two ago, we finally got confirmation that yes, we do have ties to a certain Scottish clan, and so I've got a couple of reminders of that um, in my room. Hanging on my wall is actually a crest of my clan, along with the tartan. And yeah, fun fact: my in the wintertime, I wear I wear a scarf that is actually the color scheme of my clan's tartan. So, perhaps if you ever meet me IRL, if any of you happen to meet me IRL, I'll leave it to you to sort of guess or suss out the which clan I belong to. Anyway, hello there, good noble sir. Hello, Jen, you absolute cutie. You know I couldn't resist. No, yeah. We got ourselves a little cutie pie here in the chat, everyone. Cutie, indeed, indeed, indeed. We got a cutie in chat. She's right there, everybody. Her name's Genevieve Yoso, and she's just an absolute darling, and we all adore her. But yeah, England's now available by train for me now. Fantastic! That is fantastic. For God's sake, you guys. What? You're cute. You are very cute. You're cute. You are lovely. And by the way, chat, if you haven't, go watch the VOD if it happens to be available already from Jen's stream earlier today. Did a new outfit reveal. She's got another outfit there in her massive closet that's about the size of a small London flat now. Yeah. So, oh yeah, I've got to make that available, lol. Hello there. Yes, also a new mic. Yes, our Jen is coming in crystal clear and ultimate clarity with the new microphone. Sounded excellent. As I told her earlier today, it was making my audiophile ears go burr. Having spent about 10 years in radio, you sort of get an ear for these sorts of things of what sounds good and what doesn't sound good. And that microphone actually sounds really good. So we can hear them blush even more when we call them a cutie. We absolutely can. We could hear it today. And her flustered noises weren't getting all filtered and clipped out. Indeed I am. I'm hoping the quality is good enough for when I start the V singer path. I think it will. I think it will. I would check the range on it. Make sure whatever filters you have, you may need to adjust them for vocals like that, just to make sure that they don't clip you when you start hitting those lovely high notes. But you know what you're doing, Jen. I'll leave it to you. I've started today. It's going to be rough. Yeah, Dawn, I noticed you were practicing today. Yeah, I want to maybe try to get my first cover out this year. Yeah, I am. I do know for certain I've got one that is on my to-do list, and it will be released, I believe, Father's Day weekend. That's the deadline for myself. And that is it's more of a spoken word cover, so I'm not really going to be singing anything, but reading the poem If by Rudyard Kipling and setting that to Nimrod from Elgar's Enigma Variations. There was a version of that done years ago by Russell Watson. I was quite impressed with that, and so I'm sort of doing my take on that. So I just need to get mine mixed and a music video, but the two people that are doing it just started and gradually stopped. I have the art and the vocals. There's got to be other people out there, Dawn, that can put that stuff together. I did reach out to one contact of mine. Uh, they did say they would see what they could do. I don't know if you've had a chance to reach out to them. But yeah, also I would put the question more specifically to everybody else in the group. Somebody has to know someone. Also, Geist says hello. He can't talk, unfortunately, since only verified accounts can chat. Also, Geist is Oh, okay. All right. Well, hello, Spectre. Bonsoir, senor. Bonsoir, frère. Good to see you, my dear fellow. I think I know who you mean. Yeah, they did, but offers like 50 plus bucks. Can't do that right now yet. Let me see what I can do on that front, Dawn. And I won't take no for an answer. Will not take no for an answer. Give me a couple of days. Let me see what I can do. Anyway. I'm getting distracted by Pickle Rick. Myself into a pickle, Morty. Turn myself into a pickle. Turn myself into a pickle, Morty. Turn myself into a pickle. Boom. I'm a pickle. Boom. I'm a pickle. Boom. I'm a pickle. Boom. I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle Rick. How are you enjoying the winter? I've had, normally I keep a fan running all year long. I forgot how drafty and cold this part of the house could get, so I've had to close the curtains that are like double, triple layered, and turn off my fan. And this is the one time I was glad to have the fans on my computer, pumping out a bunch of heat from a PC. Really have to warm up the place today because we needed it. I think in degrees Fahrenheit we only got our projected high was supposed to be somewhere in like the 20s. Still well below 0 degrees Celsius. I don't think we got above like 14 or 15 degrees today in my part of the country. And of course, schools and things were closed. Yeah, I did a work from home day today. No regrets. I love it. So yeah, I live in a certain part of the country where we are not used to having ice and snow, and so what little we do get, it tends to shut down everything. So yeah. 12 degrees Fahrenheit here, I believe, converted. Dear Lord. Sounds about as bad as here. Yeah, it's... Oof. Negative 22 degrees Celsius where I am. Do stay warm, my friend. Do stay warm, both of you. Lots of hot tea and hot cocoa. Maybe some warm cider or something. No, I mean 20. Oh gosh, that cold, yeah. Yeah, it's... Across most of the United States, and I think even stretching all the way up into the lower parts of Canada, huge Arctic blast just blew through. And so, yeah, everyone is just sort of, there are some parts that are just completely snowed under, and then there are some places like here that it's, compared to others, it's not so bad, but it's... I don't know. It's just, there's enough out there, enough snow and enough ice to cause some trouble, and so I'm glad my office decided to make it a work from home day today. Grad school resumed for me here. Thankfully, being in the seminary, I live where I study, so I don't have to go out. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Resort, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, so everybody, please do stay warm. If there is ice on the road, it's one of those things where unless it's an absolute emergency, probably best to just stay indoors, wait for that ice to melt, or, wait for things to soften up and conditions to improve to where you can go out again. Safety first. It's just a general good rule of thumb. Safety first. But yeah, everyone, please do stay safe out there. If you are caught in the middle of this wintry weather, you know, faucets dripping, cover your plants, all the usual things. Yeah, just be safe out there, please. I want to make sure all my nobles stay safe. So, and then meanwhile, my my friends and contacts in the UK are complaining that they're not getting any snow. Global warming doing its thing, I suppose. Already been assigned to write a paper on an English noblewoman, something you might be interested in. I might. Do feel free to share that in the Discord whenever you get that finished. Which, speaking of, those who are 18 plus, you're welcome to join the Castle Rexworth Discord if you have not. Would love to have all of you in. Place to keep in touch with me whenever I'm not streaming. Let's see. Also got the Twitter page here. Twitter.com/Lord Rexworth. All of my links are available at lordrexworth.com. Got the Thorn page. Yeah, it's the Thorn page, everybody. Oops. There we go. Got the Throne page, throne.com/Lord Rexworth. Then there's the shop, lordrexworth.store. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do a quick run through our sponsors real quick, and we'll get right into gameplay. As Lordship's powered by Dubby, stay hydrated and energized with Dubby. Just go to dubby.gg, use the code LordRexworth at checkout. 10% off your order. Dubby, be better. Also brought to you by the Cash App. Try the Cash App using my code. We'll both get $5 when you link a new bank account and send $5. Link is available in chat. NordVPN is the next sponsor. Try NordVPN risk-free for 30 days by clicking that link. And then finally, we are brought to you by Wise. When traveling abroad, consider using a Wise account. It allows you to hold multiple currencies and has a linked debit card that offers access worldwide to your money and no foreign transaction fees. Link available in chat to open your Wise account now. Right, quick and painless. Let's go ahead and pause the music here. Bit abrupt, sorry about that, chat. But let's go ahead and get underway with Hitman, World of Assassination. I'm going to turn this up. Put this up to about 15, I think. That should be good. Yeah. Right, so we are into Hitman 3 at this point in the whole saga of Hitman World of Assassination. Been playing this over a couple of weeks, and I think it would help if I play the cinematic, where we're brought up to speed on the story so far.
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins, working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact. Destroy Providence. Together, they manage to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over. However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve.
Always does. By the way, hopefully, chat, you can hear that all right. If that needs to be louder, let me know. I know I'm going to turn it up on my end. Let's try putting this up to negative 10 decibels. See what results we get out of that. If it's too loud, I'll pull it back down. Right, our first mission on top of the world. The best laid plans.
Look closer. In the shadows, behind the everyday world, beyond the headlines and the seats of power, a hidden hand.
That's fine. Okay, good.
A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets to use and throw away, to do the unthinkable, the unforgivable. And it never gave us a second thought.
Disposable.
Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief controller, and finally learnt the names of its 3 partners. In their downfall, we lay the past to rest. And, just maybe, look towards the future. 47. It's time.
Partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon?
That was a close one.
What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again...
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is 5th-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Grey will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators.
This architecture
Stuyvesant
here.
and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor. Happy hunting.
We are left to prepare. This building. Beautiful skyline too. Yeah, the building, it is sort of a, it seems like a blend of the Burj Khalifa, the Nakatomi Plaza Tower from Die Hard, and the Fukuoka Tower in Fukuoka, Japan. All right, Resort. Good timing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ada, ada. Why does Carl Ingram look like Carl Icahn? For someone who's supposed to come from old money, Marcus Stuyvesant, he looks very nouveau riche. Let's see, starting location. Any smuggled items? No, can't do that. Let's see, what else can we add in here? I think I get more use out of the lockpick. I see a flash phone. Yeah, let's stick with the lockpick. Unable to arrive at the selected entrance carrying additional equipment. Oh. The Ingram family is of Scandinavian origin. Their earliest known ancestors were blacksmiths in Norway, but in the early 19th century they migrated to America and became cattle ranchers. They eventually made a fortune selling gunpowder during the American Revolutionary War and later established an empire in oil, coal, and steel. By the 20th century, the Ingrams had become the world's largest fossil energy providers and began expanding their business empire into fields such as agriculture, pharmaceuticals, and consumer goods. In fact, some of the family's biggest sources of revenue come from the Thwack Beverage Company and a global empire of chain stores. Key Providence assets such as Hamsun Oil, Blue Seed Agriculture, and Pax Mundus Foundation, a geopolitical think tank, are all largely controlled by the Ingram family. However, it's their political clout, a benefit of controlling the vital oil and coal markets, that makes them truly powerful. The Ingrams are responsible for most of the Providence operatives positioned in governments and state institutions around the world, including senators, cabinet secretaries, generals, even a high-ranking papal advisor. And they enjoy a close relationship with Middle Eastern and Latin American power players such as the Al-Ghazali family in Saudi Arabia and the Merino drug cartel in Mexico. Carl Ingram, aged 66, is the current head of the family and the second most senior Providence partner. Carl is brash, direct, and a cowboy at heart. Despite their immense wealth and privilege, the family's always cultivated a Protestant work ethic, and Carl feels most at home at his Kansas ranch or touring his oil fields, which incidentally is also where he brings his business partners and political acolytes to size them up. Carl is a lion of a man with a quiet air of dominance and a steel handshake. He's also highly intelligent, perceptive, and an astute judge of character. Was that Daniel Craig? Unitato, welcome in. He sort of looks like an older Daniel Craig, doesn't he? As a youth, Carl enlisted in the army and completed a tour of duty in Vietnam shortly before the fall of Saigon. Returning home to finish his studies, Carl decided that while the logic behind the domino theory had been sound, military campaigns were archaic and ineffective. Wars should be fought not with boots on the ground, but through the dual channels of Machiavellian tradecraft and the slow power of corporate influence. Carl studied military intelligence and became a foreign policy advisor to the White House by the tender age of 32. When by 40 he inherited control of the Ingram estate from his father Douglas, Carl had both the political savvy and the corporate muscle to set himself up as a behind-the-scenes kingmaker whose endorsement is guaranteed to make or break campaigns and indeed careers on both sides of the political divide. And yet Carl, like his family name, remains virtually unknown to the general public, always preferring the subtle backroom machinations over the spectacle and limelight. He finally replaced his father Douglas as Providence partner in 1994. Oh wow, the Holy See. Carl Ingram comes across as a libertarian, but in truth his pragmatism transcends political boxes. He views himself and Providence as the vanguard of global stability and status quo, and this balancing act requires a highly flexible mind. For instance, Carl has spent billions undermining the climate agenda while simultaneously investing heavily in climate change countermeasures. However, this is all for the good of society. Carl believes that only the steady hand of Providence can lead the world into a more sustainable age without the otherwise inevitable descent into disruption, upheaval, and revolution. Carl was married twice, and with 2 sons from his first marriage and an adopted son from his second. None of his heirs know about Providence yet, but Carl leans towards appointing his adopted son, whom he sees as having the greatest potential, as his successor. Unsentimental and a staunch meritocrat, Carl takes his power very seriously, but is unapologetic about it, believing that only the capable have a right and duty to rule, and that to the best and brightest, power and leadership are no privilege, it is an obligation. However, like his associate, Marcus Stuyvesant, Carl's pride has blinded him to the threat of Arthur Edwards, and now it may be too late to pass on the torch. We can kill him using any method and any disguise. Just the way I like it. The Stuyvesant family is of Dutch-German origin. Their earliest known ancestors were violin builders in the 18th century in Rotterdam. Moving to Bavaria, they became successful merchants and eventually settled in New York and established an empire in real estate and banking. At one point, they owned 15% of all property in Manhattan, competing with the Astor family as the landlords of New York. They also cultivated an image as patrons of the arts and sciences, donating museum and university wings all over New England. During their heyday in the late 19th and early 20th century, the Stuyvesants were counted among the 5 richest families in the world, and like most powerful clans in the age of rogue capitalism that followed the Industrial Revolution, they were essentially robber barons. They made a fortune off King Leopold II's atrocities in the Congo, cynically exploited the fallout of the Great Depression, which they managed to dodge, and maintained lucrative trade deals with despots throughout the 20th century, such as Pinochet in Chile, and Jinpo and Carignan. To this day, the intricate network of banks frequently and indiscriminately launder money for white-collar criminals, organized crime syndicates, terrorist groups, and despots all around the world. Since the end of World War II and the creation of Providence, the Stuyvesants have retreated from public view, and few today recognize the name. The family is still immensely wealthy, but their true currency is influence. Their assets and investments are deliberately scattered and obscured, hidden behind funds and shell companies. But the Stuyvesant estate is involved in a wide and diverse range of industries, such as real estate, banking and finance, insurance, and legal services, as well as the arts, sports, and entertainment. Important Providence assets such as Milton Fitzpatrick, an investment bank, Danziger Limited Insurance, Morgan Yates & Cohn, a law firm, and Monumental Pictures are old Stuyvesant property in which they still own a controlling share. Marcus Stuyvesant, age 51, is the current head of the family and is the youngest of the Providence partners. He is divorced from Penelope Huxley Stuyvesant, whom he has a single daughter, Cornelia, who runs the Stuyvesant Art Foundation. A strong proponent of order, diligence, and pertinence, Marcus tends to come across as officious and high-strung. Before Alexa Carlyle, Marcus's late father Eckhart used to sit at the head of the table, and Marcus is doggedly determined to prove himself his father's equal. An introvert and dyslexic, Marcus dragged himself through college on the wings of his family name and generous campus contributions. He landed a job at a prestigious law firm, Morgan Yates & Cohn, although his grades were hardly in the top 10%. Diligent and determined, he was on partner track when Eckhart died abruptly of a stroke, and Marcus was approached for the first time by Arthur Edwards, the second constant, who revealed the Stuyvesant family's true legacy. Partnership on a whole different scale. Marcus later learned that Eckhart had long considered appointing Milton Fitzpatrick CEO Eugene Cobb instead of his pedestrian son, but he died before he could finalize his decision. This humiliating feeling of being a temp or runner-up haunts Marcus to this day. Marcus adores his daughter Cornelia, and determined to be a more supportive father than Eckhart, insists that she should one day succeed him as partner. But Cornelia ironically shows little sign that she would be even remotely interested in running a globe-spanning power cabal. And now Marcus is waking up to the harsh realization that not only is it too late to shape Cornelia in his own image, There may simply be nothing left to inherit. What an interesting existential crisis for our dear Marcus. Switch over to our Xbox controller. And we playing.
Welcome to Dubai, 47. Today is the inauguration of the scepter, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation, while a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Gray is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
Thank you, Diana.
Come in. 47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there.
Oh, what's this? Whoops.
Locked. 47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
Easy breezy.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
No, they're just going to wander around somewhat aimlessly on the map until I find them and kill them. That's usually how this works. They're set to follow a program. That's what NPCs do. Right, let's see if there's a disguise we can steal here. Oh.
Hello. Good to see you. How lovely to see so many familiar faces.
Well, that certainly helps things, doesn't it?
This has been a dream of mine for a great many
Things you leave here very secure, right? So if someone came in here to steal
Looking sharp.
well,
Welcome to the Scepter Pamphlet. Join us for the inauguration of the Burj Al Ghazali. Prince Al Ghazali invites you all to join him in opening this milestone of a building. You are all his personal guests. Visit the various bars, exhibits, and relaxation areas, and most importantly, enjoy yourselves.
welcome to the Burj Al Ghazali.
I do appreciate the hospitality. Oh! This is... Oh, I thought that was a vending machine.
Well,
It's a gold ATM. Gives you gold bricks. It seems like something you would find in a place like Dubai or Saudi Arabia.
Do I know him?
Which is to date the tallest building in the world.
Guess you don't.
Welcome to the barge, Al-Ghazali.
So, I'm humbly proud to open the Burj Al-Ghazali. Oh, not like that. The scepter.
Went through and celebrated.
Now, please, be my guests and celebrate. And thank you.
Nice day for it, isn't it?
Right.
Good afternoon. This is quite the ceremony. I was thinking, upstairs. As I understand, it's the Royal Highness's private penthouse. It must be quite the view up there. Do you think you could get me access to there? I mean, it would really make my day.
Sorry, I have no idea. You should talk to security. I just work down here.
Well, I was just curious, but thanks for your time. This was
I wonder what this guy's on about.
keep asking.
Let's see here.
Hello there.
It seems that Cornelius Stuyvesant has a meeting planned with somebody on the atrium balcony. Oh?
Take it easy, sir.
Expect me to recognize them. Maybe the Sheik's
Hang
looking
on,
to set
what's
up a
this?
pet project right out of the gate. I'm not sure.
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot.
I like the way you think, Grey. Facilitate Grey's revenge, how the mighty fall.
It looks like the staff area could
Hey,
provide you with a
stay
viable
safe.
route to the server room.
Let's see, Lucy Phillips mentioned the only way to get her to leave would be as if there was a technical problem with her latest masterpiece, but she's certain her assistant will send someone to let her know if that should ever happen.
Looking good, man. I'm really sorry, sir. Sir, you can't be here. Don't get me wrong, but I hope we never meet again.
Any news on the new guard assigned to codename Pinky?
I got word that he entered the building, but he isn't reported for duty yet.
Probably still down at the depot, getting his uniform. I just hope he's got his papers with him.
I heard rumors that he used to work for that Dawood Rangan. You know, the Bollywood producer who died.
Oh?
Doesn't sound promising.
No, it doesn't.
Stuyvesant is expecting a replacement guard. If you can locate him, we should be able to get within strangling distance of the little worm.
Yes. Time to take a nap, sir. Sorry, nothing personal. Easy enough. Nope. Lifts out.
Somewhere that has nice eyes.
Let's see here. Gonna have to remember laundry room. Security costume.
For something you're just gonna walk on all day?
Let's see, let's try that again. Let's go ahead and try it out. There we go. I think this will open up more doors for us. Yeah, there we are. Let's see. Locate the missing recruit.
You wouldn't dare. You would never.
It's just an idea.
I'll just take that from you, Mum.
Look, this is gonna make me look really bad. Hey, you! I have a problem. I'm supposed to meet up for duty, but they can't find my uniform.
That's not my problem.
Come on, I need help. You look my size? If you're off duty, couldn't I just borrow your uniform? It's my first day and I really need this gig.
Good for you. Congratulations.
No, it's all screwed up. They can't find my uniform. I'm begging you, man to man.
Sorry. Still on duty.
Oh, God. This is not my day. Oh, it's Mumbai all over again. I don't know you. Who are you?
Answer me when I'm talking.
Yeah, how about I don't? I tend not to take people seriously if they're just standing about in their undies.
Reporting for duty.
About time. Our client has been going out of his mind waiting for you. Do you have the papers?
Yes.
Good. I'll call him now.
How should I address him?
It's classified, so you don't call him anything. But officially, he's just known as codename Pinky.
Pinky. Got it.
Sir, this is security. Just calling to let you know your new guard has finally arrived. Yes, sir. See you soon.
Yes, I'm standing right here, sir. Please step out of my bubble.
Okay, wait here. He'll be here shortly.
Okay, you must be my new escort.
Right
I
there.
have very high
That's Marcus
standards.
Stuyvesant,
Trust you to do
Providence
your
partner,
duty.
self-entitled and arrogant
You have
little
your
worm.
credentials on you?
He might not look like
How are you?
much, but he's done more damage to the world than you could dream.
Okay, let's see here. Well, you have been around the world. Mumbai, Italy, France, Japan. This is a very impressive CV. I
Yes.
think you'll do. Okay, walk with me. I need to go through some ground rules.
Let's talk Oxford. Let's talk Cambridge. Let's talk Harvard and Yale. What about them, you might ask?
I expect you to be by my side.
Couple of good schools, you know?
24/7, unless I say otherwise. Bathroom breaks are, of course, permitted, but only when I say so. I have a very important, delicate meeting today, in which I expect you to keep your ears closed, but your eyes wide open. Understood? Now, your papers were indeed impressive, but I need to see what you can do with my own eyes. My father used to take me hunting. He was an avid hunter. I personally hated it, but always admired his skill with a knife, and grew to appreciate what it takes to gut an animal. Have you ever tried to gut an animal?
Yes.
Good. Then you know it's not so easy as it looks. Like trying to stab a rubber ball. Bounces back if you don't stab it correctly. You're almost here. You have to understand. I didn't get where I am by blind faith. Okay, we are almost there. You see the shooting targets? Any fool can shoot a target. With a knife? That's where the talent lies. My father always used to say, if you are good with a knife, you're even better with a gun. I want to see your skills. I don't know why, but I've
do you
always
now?
trusted a man who could throw a knife. I'm sure a psychiatrist would have a field day with that statement. So, show me what you got. Do well and you work for me. Fail, you get out of here, and I never want to see your face again. Let's just hope he's half as good as you were.
Only time will tell. But I doubt it.
You.
We're going to save right here.
Cocky idiot.
Right. All of these. Hit the 4 targets with the knives.
Come on.
Oh, good.
What are you waiting for? Just do what I told you to do.
That was pathetic, 47. Just sort of tossed it, namby-pamby style. That's no good at all.
Idiot.
Anyone else around? No? No witnesses?
Stop fooling around. I don't have all day. Please! I need help!
You got him, 47. Marcus Stuyvesant won't be a problem anymore. Let's move on to Carl Ingram. We're not done yet. You've gained his trust. What to do with all that power?
Excellent. Pick up the transfer papers. Oh. Left behind a weapon for me. Good man. Easy does it then.
What's going on?
Let's see, is there a door here? Let's see if I can make a silent takedown.
Stop right there, mister. You are trespassing and I will shoot you if necessary. That's it!
Very good. Let's swap disguises here. Perfect.
But I like listening to the radio. Our Royal Highness has never complained about it before.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Ingram, who is the Royal Highness's guest, has requested no noise of any kind.
Okay, but it means I'll work slower.
I don't care what tempo you work.
It will be slow. And I'll probably get a warning about that.
Up here and below. By the card reader.
I think I'm in love.
We both swipe our cards and bingo. Lockdown. The other guard about. Well, kind. How much of the price of the lunch?
Aircon room of some kind. Let's see what we have here. An evacuation keypad. Triggers the VIP evacuation. 2 keypads. Both must be swiped within a short time period to trigger the evacuation.
How about this one? She had a heart, how shall I say? They planned
Great, got an enforcer here. How far away are we? One more level. Right. And up the stairs we go.
I wish I'd got the speech.
Identify yourself.
Let's see if we can stash him in the loo. No, that's not the loo. Where's the closet? Mr. Fancy Pants Super Billionaire is like, oh, I'm too good to have a closet. Oh, I'm far too fancy for that.
He wants us to fall apart.
Right, override the save.
But not on my
That's Carl Ingram, Providence partner and brass ball billionaire. A legendary political fixer, Ingram is old money and as rotten as they come.
So take your own advice, Carl. Be patient and be one step ahead.
Jeez, come on!
We got him, 47. Soon there will be no more Providence. You need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far from over.
The shakes out cold. Help! Six, red man. Eight hostile targets as they are.
Can't believe this is happening. God, I just got promoted to Chaiwala this morning.
He's shooting at us. Get down.
Huh.
Gone. Damn it. Come on.
Lost him too. Let's move out.
What the hell is that? How the hell did he find? Everybody get down! Lost sight of suspect. Anyone see him? War.
Possible to drop down. No. Climb. Oh, here we go. Climb down. There we go. Get lost. Oh, damn, forgot about the side mission. Ah, that's all right. A very flexible murderer. Ah, hidden stash in the kitchen. A snow globe as your melee weapon. Now you can start right in the lobby. Ah, the man behind the curtain.
If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did,
she'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood.
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand.
What kind of change, though? That's the question.
Soon enough.
she came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters.
Oh man, I know a thing or two about that.
So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
I kind of miss Diana telling us, "I will leave you to prepare." The Carlyle family is of ancient English origin. Their earliest known ancestor was knighted during the War of the Roses, and for centuries the Carlyles lived a comfortable but quiet existence among the rural nobility, far removed from the halls of power. This all changed in the 1850s, when the shrewd and enterprising Ichabod Carlyle turned a fortune in the Second Opium War and subsequently established a global business empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. They maintained strong ties to the crown, securing lucrative contracts through the yet powerful British Empire. During the 20th century, the Carlyles invested heavily in transportation and broadcasting, and to this day, the Carlyle Group manages a diverse portfolio of shipping and logistics companies, airlines, newspapers, and cable networks such as GNN. In the aftermath of World War II, Thomas Alexander Carlyle saw an opportunity to take unprecedented control of the flailing global markets. Approaching the heirs to the Stuyvesant and Ingram empires, both college fraternity brothers, Thomas proposed pooling their already vast assets and resources and establishing the corporate superstructure that would henceforth be known as Providence. Ever since, the Carlyles have retreated from public view, and few outside the English aristocracy recognize the name. The family is immensely wealthy, but their true currency is influence. In recent decades, the Carlyles have been investing heavily in technology companies, playing a large but unseen role in the rise of social media and the post-truth era. Thus, the crucial Providence assets such as Ethercore, Biotech, Kronstadt Industries, Robotics, Dynasty Global, Online Retail, and Quantum Leap Consumer Tech are all largely controlled by the Carlyle family. Alexa Carlyle, age 75, the current head of the family, is the most senior Providence partner and the power cabal's unofficial leader. Cold as ice, sharp as a razor, Alexa is regal, proud, and dignified, and displays the kind of blunt rudeness that only people of nobility get away with. In her youth, Alexa was married to the aristocratic naval officer Lyndon James Whittingworth, with whom she has 3 adult children, Gregory, Edward, and Rebecca. Lyndon, by then the unaccomplished alcoholic, died in an automobile accident in 1978, and Alexa never remarried. A second-born child, Alexa never expected to become head of family. That responsibility would befall the firstborn son, Alexa's older brother Montgomery. Instead, graduating first in class from Cambridge, Alexa made a meteoric rise within the male-dominated shipping industry of the 1970s, determined to succeed by merit alone. But soon, tragedy befell the Carlyle family, changing Alexa's trajectory forever. Her older brother Montgomery took a fatal tumble from a balcony at the Carlyle's ancestral estate, and his death hit the younger sibling Zachary hard. Following a mental breakdown and institutionalization, Zachary abandoned his own promising career and shielded himself at Thornbridge Manor, where he has lived quietly as a recluse ever since. Fresh out of capable male heirs, Thomas Carlyle had no choice but to fast-track Alexa to become the new head of family, and by extension, a future partner of Providence. Alexa took to a new apprenticeship with ruthless ambition and an uncanny knack for geopolitical manipulations, quickly becoming the key architect behind Providence's expansion into non-Western territories. She played a hand in orchestrating the War of the Falklands in a ploy to dethrone the military junta, and along with the first constant, Janus, she shrewdly played both sides of the Cold War to Providence's advantage. In the 1960s, her father had backed an obscure Romanian research facility, the Institute for Human Betterment, which operated a cutting-edge human enhancement program, and Alexa was instrumental in turning the institute into a proper assassination service, not to mention the eventual wipe of its subjects, a decision which would one day cost her dearly. As Thomas grew older and slowly succumbed to Alzheimer's, Alexa gained more and more responsibility. She finally assumed the position as full Providence partner in 1988. For more than 3 decades, she was secretly the most powerful woman on Earth. But now the tectonic plates of power are shifting. Of the 3 partners, only Alexa sees the writing on the wall, realizing with a trademark lack of sentimentality that Providence has lost to the machinations of their top controller, Arthur Edwards. All that is left now is to preserve the Carlyle family legacy, and perhaps to die with dignity. Any method, any disguise. Excellent. And find the case file while you're at it. Let's see. Let's go with the Mark II. We're going to... Hey? My lord, how's the killing going? It's going rather well, I must say.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears.
Good.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Fewer complications that way. Oh, Dartmoor. Feels like coming home.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. And You should do some protecting yourself, 47.
Let's see, now we dispose of bodies. Drag them all by the wellies. Let's see here. Why is he wearing surgical gloves? What is the meaning of this? You'd think they'd be able to see me clear as day, stashing away all those bodies. But I guess not.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Yes, please.
If you'd follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside. Oh, I could just cry.
Oh. I see.
No need to panic. Sir, I need to pad you down if you want access to this area.
Hey, you know what? That's not. Let's not and say we did.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about those texts.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me. Said she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it, actually.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like...
I know. I guess I thought she was gonna read into them and freak out. Say I must have done something to provoke her.
Shit, man. Caroline really did.
Sir, no trespassing beyond this point. You just saved yourself a lot of trouble.
Really? So that's how it's going to be.
Mary is so upset. She's never seen a dead body before.
That can be tough sometimes.
And that detective asked to come here. Madame Carlyle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to snoop around? I feel weak in my knees from all this tension here.
We'll all need a vacation.
I say a lot of
Is there a door back here? No.
bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
You've got to be kidding. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious.
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
Yes, quite.
Rios, she expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect. Can't we just take a fuse from another fuse box?
I guess we could do that.
Good. I'll finish setting up, and then we'll grab the fuse just before you call down the family.
Good. Yeah, that's a good plan.
Let's see, where are you off to?
Manually plugged in fuses? Do they even exist anymore? How old is this shit?
Really old. That's most of these places. It's a miracle they're still standing and they can keep the lights on. Then again, the same could be said of most of Western civilization these days.
Can you just stand up, please? Hey, she's single for that, right? Maybe I should ask her out. Get to know her in a personal way?
You could try. Rosie told me Rebecca has a really cool saying, though. It takes a damn fine man to replace no man at all. So you've got your work cut out for you if you do try. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to imply that you're not fine. You're definitely fine. I mean, I don't fancy you or anything. You're not my type at all. Oh, Christ, I'll just shut up.
Let's see. I think for this, we'll draw out our coin.
I heard that. That's the way to do it. I like it. Hmm? Oh, cool.
Oh?
Damn.
Man, we have some weird noises. I'll have a look around.
Damn.
Hey, wait a minute. No, wait. Oh.
Oh, this is gonna get messy.
Oh my god! Is there anyone who can help?
Shit!
Oh god, this got messy. Damn it. Basically, it took down my boy's self-esteem in a gentle manner. Yeah.
Excellent. Good job.
Such a bunch of old junk. Must be 100 years old at least.
Oh,
You're going down.
Hey! Oh.
Yeah, get some, get some. Wait.
What call? Basically.
We've got a possible intruder. Sweeping area. Over. All right.
Seriously, step into this century. It's not safe at all. If this was back home, it would be a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Only poison.
Can you please sit down again?
Yes.
If I could just think of something interesting to say during the... I'd really appreciate it if you left. What are you doing? You've got to leave right now. Please. Do you
Oh, and
mind?
what if I
I
don't?
need to be left alone, okay? Have you ever heard of knocking? Well, you need to leave. What are you doing? You've got to leave right now. Please. If I could just think of something interesting to say during the shoot to grab Rebecca's attention. I had planned to offer her comfort, but now that Madame Carlyle isn't dead after all, I know we're not supposed to talk about it, but what's that whole thing about anyway?
Oh, my lips are sealed. Not that I know anything. And you better keep your mouth shut too, if you know what's good for you.
Huh.
I'll never get out of it. All this fuss for a pretend hero. And why not do a photo shoot because we're all...
Okay. Now we can work with this. This is good. This is good.
So many of us we'll get everything we planned for the next few months done in 3 days. That's so good. But this bad, so I think you know, I'm starting to freeze. You may laugh now, but I have
Damn
a
all.
feeling we haven't seen the end of this.
Where's a crowbar? There's one over here. Maybe over here.
Everything Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Don't worry, I'm sure everything will settle down soon.
Lots of bottles of wine. Hey, wait a minute. Wonder if we got something over here. Maybe there's a crowbar here. Yeah? No? What a tiny little van. Of course, you got the Mercedes S-Class knockoff. No, it's an E-Class.
Did they call all of you in today? I've
Gotta
never
go
seen
eeps.
so many
It's
guys
getting to
here.
4 a.m.
I
Great
think so.
stream, my lord.
A
Curious
funeral
to
is a
see what
big
you
event.
plan.
A lot of important people
Oh,
will
it's going to
be
be
here.
something shocking.
It's
Quite
absolutely
shocking.
bonkers if you ask me. Imagine the headline: Alexa Carlisle.
It sounded ominous, yes.
Funeral from office window.
Sleep well, Dawn. Sleep well.
Security detail at a staged funeral event tomorrow. That'll be a first for me.
I hope I can keep a straight face.
It's not funny at all. Something bad must have happened for Madame Carlisle to pull a stunt like this. She's a great woman. Tough, strong, intelligent.
Continue my singing tomorrow again. Excellent. That's good to hear. You can do it, Dawn. We believe in you.
Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlisle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
Tokens for Rebecca and Mr. Fernsby. According to the bodyguards, Rebecca Carlyle and Mr. Fernsby, the butler, have each been given a token for the Milton Fitzpatrick Bank. When combined, the tokens grant access to a deposit box to whoever holds the set. This deposit box may well contain a copy of the case file on Arthur Edwards. Don't forget me when I become better. Definitely won't, Dawn. Hey, got my fuse cell. Didn't even need that crowbar. His game's falling flat with the lad. It's alright. Happens to the best of us.
Mary is so upset. And she's never seen a dead body before.
Life can be tough sometimes.
And that detective asked to come here. Madam Carlyle must believe that one was murdered. Why else ask him to go out?
Take a photo of the staff member with the photographer's camera.
Oh, sounds like the power's back up. Why don't you take a picture to test it?
It works.
I wonder
I'm
if
ready
he
for
does
the shoot.
headshot. Perfect. I'll call the family down now then.
Excellent, 47. Madam Carlyle is on her way down for the family photo shoot. Let's see if any memorable moments will play out in front of the camera.
Best save here. Oh, here they come. The whole disgusting lot of them.
Right ahead, please.
Hi, good afternoon. Edward, you can't let Mother get to you like this.
You've always been immune to her. How do you do it?
I'm the youngest. Guess I just flew under the radar when it came to her attention.
I don't think so. She really respects you.
If you just stopped craving her approval. You're nearly 50, Edward.
It's just in front of the fountain.
The approval of Mummy and Daddy
You're a
is...
professor, you're artistic, you've got your
Ooh,
music.
that's powerful.
I mean, that's really something.
It's not exactly expanding the Carlisle Empire.
I expect you to be efficient. I have a lot to see to today.
I'll do my best.
That is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Providence Partners, and last one to be alive.
Listen, everyone. I understand that you have a lot of questions. Please be patient for a little longer. I will address you in the sitting room afterwards. Right, get in position. Let's get this over with.
Chin up, Edward. No one wants to look at that long face.
You're such an idiot, Gregory.
I'm fine, Rebecca.
Fine? You look like a nervous wreck.
Stop bickering.
Well, Mother, you certainly know how to lighten the mood.
Right.
That will be enough. No need to spend the entire day here. Please, everybody, go to the sitting room.
That's Madam Carlyle taken care of. Time to get the fire on Arthur Edwards.
Come on, we're not gonna lose this guy. Someone gotta be
Let's see.
Hi, good afternoon. Edward, you can't let Mother get to you like this.
You would be new to her. How do you do it?
Let's see.
Flew under the radar when it came to her attention.
With respect.
Stop saying that. You're nearly 50, Edward. Right ahead. You're not. You're a professor, you're artistic, you've got your music. There must have been something. You just have to find the Carlisle episode.
Anything else we can do too? Oh, excellent. Oh, I get it. All right. Okay, we're gonna have to move fast on this one. Okay. Grab this.
It's just in front of the fountain.
Edward, you can't let Mother get to you like this.
You're really immune to her. How do you do it?
I'm the youngest. Guess I just flew under the radar when it came to her attention.
I don't think so.
I think we've got
She
this
really
set up.
respects you.
This is definitely going to be a real memorable moment for them. Oh,
You're
yes.
nearly 50, Edward.
The last memorable moment they'll ever have.
You're a professor, you're artistic, you've got your music. I mean, that's really something.
It's not exactly expanding the Carlisle Empire, though.
I expect you to be efficient. I have a lot to see to today.
I'll do my best.
Listen, everyone. I understand that you have a lot of questions. Please be patient for a little longer. I will address you in the sitting room afterwards. Right, get in position. Let's get this over with.
Okay. Good position now. That's good. That's good.
Water here. Oh, never mind. Let's just get... What's the photographer doing? I can't wait all day. There's a puddle of water here. Oh, never mind. Let's just get this done, shall we?
Right, I'm here.
Chin up, Edward. No one wants to look at that long face.
You're such an idiot, Gregory.
I'm fine, Rebecca.
Fine? You look like a nervous wreck.
Stop bickering.
Well, Mother, you certainly know how to lighten the mood.
That's Madame Carlisle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Well, as I said, shocking. Positively shocking.
Yes. Situation's under control.
Great shot, by the way. I know. It'll get me a Pulitzer for sure.
Glad I wasn't in when Madame Carlyle showed up this morning. I'm sure my heart would have jumped right out of my head.
Let's see, I think... I still have some disguises. Yeah. Over here. Go back to Old Faithful here. Sneak in as a security guard.
Are you guys planning to give the whole grounds an overhaul?
Yes, there's so much to do before the funeral tomorrow.
And the woman...
And now it's turned into an actual funeral. We can actually make good on it.
Phil, did you find out that the vote was no? No?
We're in. Into the loo we go. Actually, I could have just come in this way. Easy does it. Oh god, I love old houses like this. Honestly, it's a vision of Castle Rexworth in a certain way.
Very well, Mr.
Oh my.
Make sure you focus on your
Just leave fancy bottles of cognac lying around.
in the kitchen. So watch yourself around young Mr. Patrick.
Don't worry about me.
Magic goes on behind closed doors in a house like this. And I'm sure. Perceptive.
Sorry, but I think I...
Yeah, I
Right.
should let you go.
Don't blame me, mate. Cute little outfit like that, I'd be,
Don't be stupid. Stop acting like you're 15. You're a grown woman.
outfit like that, I'd be making a pass at her too. Ooh, a barber's razor. Perfect for those very close shaves. Was she and that guard flirting? Yes, I believe they were. I, rather rudely interrupted, unfortunately.
Who am I kidding? He's probably not looking for anything serious.
Let's see, somewhere around here. They mentioned something about... Yes. A safe in Alexa Carlyle's office.
How are you?
Let's see, no, this is Zachary's room. Oh, hello. What's this? And a peephole. Uh-huh. My dear Zachary, you've got eyes everywhere, don't you? A regular peeping Tom, or Zachary? Naughty boy. Oh, a floor plan of Thornbridge Manor, detailing several hidden rooms and passages, one of which connects to Zachary Carlyle's bedroom. Mm-hmm. Oh my. Appears that Zachary has met a rather untimely demise. A laptop in Zachary Carlisle's bedroom showing Zachary was shopping for wellies last night. Oh. I see. So we, beat him to the punch, did we? A suicide note found in Zachary Carlisle's bedroom. It reads, I'm haunted by horrible past choices and their all-consuming consequences. Alexa was the raft keeping me afloat. Without her, I cannot go on. Goodbye. Signed, Zachary. Uh-huh. Certainly a good choice in drink. Right, let's go back through the secret passageway. What exactly is this on the map here? Oh. Photography moments, okay. Let's see what we can get with the camera.
The dead body of Zachary Carlisle, Alexa's little brother.
Found in the victim's bed, marks on his neck suggest he was killed by a rare, short-lived plant poison around 10 p.m. last night. Whiskey scanned. A whiskey glass and bottle found on Zachary Carlisle's bedside table. Something tells me our answers are going to be up here somewhere.
Please stay back.
Unfortunately, we can't get up there. Not easily, anyway. Let's see. There has to be another way. No, everything leads to downstairs. Hang on, let's check that out over there.
You want to check on the undertaker in charge of the funeral? I got word he's upset with Madame Carlisle.
I did, sir. They'd all checked out.
Aha! There we are. Rebecca Carlisle's room. Rebecca Carlisle's notebook found in the bedroom in which she was staying. The notes concern various Carlisle assets as well as a board meeting from the night before. The handwriting does not match Zachary's suicide note. Ah, okay. Throw a coin up there. Might. We'll backtrack there in just a moment. Logs on the laptop reveal that Rebecca was in a conference call for several hours around 10 p.m. last night. Somewhat light fare for breakfast. So we need to watch out for him. Let's see, anything else that we can... Yeah, one more thing we can photograph over there.
Oh, I'd love to know. Then I'd have to kill you. Even if you are the previous guy.
Yes, same.
I bet he's stringing all the girls along like that anyway.
Sorry, love. Gotta get you both out of the way. I'll make sure Loverboy joins you shortly. Maybe.
Keep your distance, sir.
That's good. There you go. You two, snug as a bug. Or bugs. Guess we're still at it. We're at it, yeah. Hey, you know, nice surprise when they wake up. Propane flask. Wonder if I'd find something like that in the basement. Now this is nice here. That's not bad either. Normally, you're so used to seeing these big porcelain bathtubs. Don't think I've ever seen a copper or brass one before. That is interesting. Ah, and the champagne ice. Perfect. Was that a golden? I think it's copper. In certain lights, I suppose it would look like gold, but no, this is a copper bathtub with brass fittings. Very blingy. It's almost a bit much for a place like this. The English, we don't really go in for that sort of thing. Especially not old money like this. Oh, hello, what's this?
A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Madame Carla's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. There's no family without secrets, 47. But this family seemed to outdo most.
Yes. It would seem that way. Right. Case file. Where the heck is the case file?
We should discuss Fernsby as well. I think we should let him go. He's too stuck in his ways, and a lot will have to change around here.
Yes, maybe.
Going to give old Fernsby the sack? We should find this Fernsby. That must be Fernsby. Makes sense that he's an enforcer. He's the type that would know who everyone and anyone is in these parts. We are going to have to be extra cautious here. Is there access to the basement from somewhere in here? No, there is no basement. An English manor built on a slab foundation. How interesting.
Oh, hi, Martin. Rebecca here. I need you to dig up the contract we have with the law firm Morgan, Yates & Co. No, I think they revoked the unanimous vote on prolonging the lease for the New York branch. I know they can't do that. That's why I need the contract. In Sydney? Why wasn't I told? I'll get right on it. Do you have his number? Send it to me. Thanks.
over for Mother now she's really gone. You better get your ass in here.
Could we please let things settle a little?
Portrait of Montgomery Carlyle, Madame Carlyle's late older brother, located in the sitting room.
Always going at 200%, Rebecca.
Hey, sometimes you have to run so others can walk. Oh, what a majestic dining room.
Such an insignificant speech. How did it all bring me down like that? It's just words. I'm rather good with words.
Edward Carlyle's notes for the eulogy he's writing for his mother's pretend funeral. Now it's not so pretend. The handwriting does not match Zachary's suicide note. Interesting. Excellent, the kitchen.
Gentleman, he gave me his coat and all. Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
I shouldn't gossip, but that Emma woman is a tad too busy for my taste.
What is it?
She turned up and demanded to be put up in Madame Carlyle's bedroom. We're the new heads of the family after all. It is only fitting, she said. Well, Gregory put a stop to that, which was a surprise. He normally accepts his wife's outrageous behavior without batting an eyelid. But staying in his mother's bed so soon was just a bit steep, I suppose.
She can't wait to get her hands on Thornbridge Manor.
So 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot of people who are in good.
Let's see what we can do with those deposit points. These flasks.
How empty I feel. Light. Like I may float away. I'd like to write it.
This way. Hello.
Roger that. Moving to that location. Out.
Don't hang around the scene of the crime too long. Yeah, another fuse cell.
I stop thinking about Emma all the time, but she just makes me so angry.
Tell me.
She scolded Mary for not making the beds the way she prefers them. It's so unfair.
Let's see. Go find another spot to drop this propane flask. There's another room, I know we could do that.
No need to panic.
Let's see, was it in here? Trying to remember.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan Yates and Cone. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC depot number 5085.
Hi there. Is my
no,
shift
I
over
need it
already?
immediately. Yes, I'll hold.
Let's see. Oh, dead
yes,
end.
I'm still here. It doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Right. I'll double check and get back to you.
Maybe it was over here.
Did the portrait photographer check out? Verified his identity?
I vetted him thoroughly. He's good.
Yes, I am good. I mean, he's good. Where was it?
On top of things, Elaine?
Sure am, Mr. Bernstein. Coming along just fine.
I trust that Mr. Patrick is not interfering with your work. We need everything ready for tomorrow.
Come on, move in, I'm right behind you.
Nothing in the foyer. Over.
I'd like to remodel the master bath.
Bored, I think. I can work while we talk.
Just leave it at talking, Elaine. Mr. Patrick is not acquainted with how things are done.
I'm fine. Thanks for checking in.
About to do something rash.
Command! Okay, shit. This just got serious.
That's a token for a vault in the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. You need a pair, and you gain access, no questions asked. I bet that's where Madame Carlyle keeps a copy of the Edwards file.
Okay. Ah, key to the butler's office. Excellent.
Come in, command. Affirmative. Tagging and tagging.
Wait a minute. I've got to get upstairs.
We lost the target!
I think... Yeah, let's just hunker down here for a bit. Oh, European style bidet. Not quite as good as the Japanese ones, but it'll do. Ah, now here's a proper bathtub. Heat has died down. Back up the stairs we go.
Oh, you got the mandatory fun assignment.
So swollen, it looked like Zachary. I've never seen a dead body before.
It must have been awful. Do you think it was a suicide?
I don't know. Madame Carlyle certainly doesn't think so. Why else would she have asked that detective to come here?
For murder.
Hello, this is Cassandra Cox, Edward's
not that I
ex-wife.
saw.
I don't know what's going on at
All I
your
can think
house,
about
but
is those
Edward is losing it
swollen
again.
eyes.
He seems to believe that Alexa has come back from the dead, and that he has to write the eulogy for some make-believe funeral event. I still have the restraining order on him, so whoever gets this message now that Alexa is dead better get him under control. Otherwise, I see no other way than to get the police involved.
Getting the police involved when they practically own the police. A most unwise move. Right, somewhere in here is a safe. A letter to Rebecca Carlyle. An unsent letter from Alexa Carlyle to her daughter Rebecca. The letter describes her 2 tokens carried by Rebecca and Mr. Fernsby, the butler, are to be combined in the event of Alexa Carlyle's death. Together, the tokens grant access to a deposit box in the London branch of the Milton Fitzpatrick Bank. Apparently, this deposit box contains a copy of the case file on Arthur Edwards. Oh, for a second I thought that was somebody else. Where is that safe? It's around here somewhere. I know it is.
Do you know if any new staff has started within the last week?
Not that I'm aware.
Can't be too careful. Part of the job.
It's goodness, all of this food. There's still no sign of a safe anywhere. Wait a minute.
Any temps on today?
Ah, yeah, we are.
How are you?
Could be something in here. You never know. Something behind the wall. According to the bodyguards, Alexa Carlyle's office contains a safe hidden behind a painting. Allegedly, a mechanism causes the painting to move and reveal the safe. I wonder.
Peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if they might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
Clock, telescope, fire, and a moose head. There's a moose head. There's the telescope. Padded room with a single chair. Uh-huh. Unicorn's horn. Oh, I see. Moosehead is a 5. Maybe a 6. What else do we have? What else do we have? Above the fire. The telescope. Okay, so the last one's going to be 5. We know that much.
Hello there.
Hello there. Godzart. Welcome in, welcome in. Caught me trying to solve a puzzle. So we see clearly from up here, there's a 5. That's the last number in the combination. Action Bastard, welcome in. Since when is Agent 47 dispensed to the Resident Evil mansion? May you do not sleep since yesterday. I think I'll be lurking. All right then. Appreciate the lurk. Number 7. Okay, so a 7 and a 5. Is that how that works? Oh, 7, 5. And then telescope. Let's see. $101 keys to find Ripperoni. Right, 975. Okay, we got most of the combination. Now we just got to find out which mantle clock. Okay, so 975. 975. Okay. Oh, over here. Okay. 1975. Oh, forgot to hit OK. Oops. Aha. The case file, Lexa Carlisle compiled on Arthur Edwards. Excellent.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
We've got a problem. I do not like the sound of that.
Just want to keep Madame Carlisle safe.
Better get out of here quick. Not sticking around to find out what that radio interference was. Only one way out on this one.
They're everywhere. Go, get out! Constantine!
Oh goodness, Zoe the Demon Fox, welcome in and welcome in Raiders. If you're just joining, my name is Lord Rexworth. I'm an English nobleman VTuber. And we are playing Hitman, World of Assassination. Welcome in, Raiders. Aha, electrician. I like it. How was your stream, Zoe? By the way, chat, Zoe and I are going to be having a collab tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, continuing on with the reading of her book. Ooh, unlock the Mark III.
Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running!
My.
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help
It
each
went
other.
well, tonight was a bit of an off
And I
day,
meant
so it didn't go very long.
I look
Oh,
forward
I'm
to your call.
sorry, Zoe. Well, I do hope you feel better tomorrow.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
Right, stand by, Zoe. I'm going to get you a shout out here. Sorry about the delay on this. Just want to get through that cutscene. Yeah, everybody, please go follow Zoe the Demon Fox, playing Sea of Thieves. Oh, very nice. So she has her desk with her chair facing away from the door. Yeah, that's not smart. That's not smart. And I think we are going to end it right here, chat. Ever hear the story about the Dead Man's Hand? That sounds interesting. I think we should all like to hear the story of the Dead Man's Hand. But in the meantime, let's see who we have available to raid. Do. Let's see, I think... Let's look at some of the people streaming right now. Long story short, a long time ago in the Old West, a man in a poker game who had his back towards the door was shot because he couldn't see the shooter at the door. Well, there you have it. There you have it. Let's see. I think we are going to raid. So anytime someone has two pairs of eights and an aces and spades, it's a sign of extremely bad luck. Oh dear. I know who we're going to raid. Somebody else playing an action title tonight. The name is Shichide. So let's go raid them. Let me get the copy pasta up here. There you have it, everybody. All right. Zoe and I will see you tomorrow night, 8 p.m. for reading ASMR. Until then, I'm Lord Rexworth, wishing you all the best, and God bless.